So today I want to talk about the trend of voice search and how it really is impacting websites and small businesses across the country, no matter what industry that you're in. So an interesting stat, 40% of all adults now use voice search at least once per day. So they're predicting by 2020, 50% of all searches conducted will be by voice, right? So that's huge. That's really going to make a big difference in how people are finding information online, engaging with your business, and it's also going to impact how we set up our websites and give information to people online, right? So what are some things you can do to make sure that your business is going to show up when people are conducting search by voice? There's a few tips I have for you today. Number one, you want to make sure that the NAP data, so that's your name, address, and phone number, is on every single page of your website. Ideally, I suggest putting it in what we call the global footer. So you just put it in the footer, and then anytime you create a new page on your website, that will be replicated. You also want to make sure that that NAP data, the name, address, and phone number, is consistent across all platforms. So if you spell out suite, S-U-I-T-E, on your website, then you shouldn't spell it S-T-E period on your Google My Business listing, because Google will have a harder time recognizing that those two listings are the same. So you want to make sure that, again, it's very consistent across anywhere your business address could be listed. You also want to make sure that you have a secure website. So making sure your website is HTTPS secure. So that just means getting an SSL certificate on your website so that it is secure. And then finally, of course, this goes without saying, you need to make sure your website is mobile friendly. If you don't have a mobile friendly website in 2019, you're basically irrelevant online. So make sure your website is mobile friendly. So do those three things to have a better chance of showing up at all when it comes to voice search. And then if you want to take it a step further, you can do things like structure your content to be question and answer based, right? So having an FAQ page is a really great way to do this, because people interact with voice search by asking questions. So if we provide our content in a question and answer format, we'll be much more likely to rank high in voice activated searches. So try out those tips. Take a look at your website. You probably have some work to do. And if you need any help, you can contact 20 over 10.